Hello everyone, in today's video I'll be sharing with you 6 ways to come up with very interesting video ideas for YouTube that will keep your viewers engaged and they'll keep coming back for more. But I'll say that this video is not just for someone who wants to create content here on YouTube, but for anyone who believes that they have a message in there that they want to pass across to a target audience, be it here on YouTube or on any other social media platform or even offline. So please watch till the end as I'm going to conclude with something that was a game changer for me, and I believe it's going to be a game changer for you as well. Now let's get into it. The first one here would be to know your message. What is your message? What is it that you want to say? It could be your thoughts, your opinions, your ideas. It could be something that bothers you about a group of people, about a place, about a system. What is your product? What is it that you want to give? When you know your message, it will open up a whole world of very interesting video ideas for you, because you are able to pull out. It becomes easier for you to pull out little topics out of that one main idea. Now, if you clicked on this video because it is not yet very clear to you what your message and your target audience is, then you've clicked on the right video, because the other points that I'm going to share is going to further help you gain more clarity as to what your message is. And if this is your first time here, then you have equally clicked on the right channel, because here on Shanti Bloom I share applicable principles and simple practical steps that will help you and guide you on that path to finding your purpose, finding your calling, and pursuing it with more clarity and balance, so that you can move away from that place of constantly feeling stuck over to where you can bloom and flourish in your everyday life just the way you were designed to. So please consider subscribing so that you can get more beyond this video. So do not wait to get the details of your message to start. It does not have to be perfect and refined at first. Just go with the glimpse that you see, the muffles that you hear. That is how I started. All I knew was that I had a burden for those who felt stuck in life, and that I wanted to share something to this group of people that we together can move away from that place of feeling stuck over to where we can live fulfilled lives. That's why my first video here on YouTube was reasons why we feel stuck in life. There's a big difference between how clear my message was to me then and how it is to me now. Clarity comes with each baby step, so don't wait to start. The next one is to identify things that you've struggled with in the past and how you overcame. And sometimes it's okay to even share something that you're still struggling with. Maybe you want to get those who are in that same situation so that all of you go on this journey to overcome that obstacle or to get over that situation. Some of my videos that I made using this method are like my video on demotivation. I had just come out of a week of feeling so demotivated, not feeling like doing the things that I love to do. I know how to do them, and I said, you know what, I'm going to share this because somebody out there has surely gone through a day, a week, a month, a year of feeling demotivated. Even last year ending, when I did the series on effective time management, it was because that was something I was also struggling with at the time. You know, it was a year of so much growth for me. I acquired knowledge, I sharpened some skills, you know, I gained so much clarity on some things that I wanted to do, but then I could only go as fast as I was applying the things that I was learning. And I was like, you know what, I'm not applying these things as fast as I want to. Then I realized poor time management was it. So there's somebody out there who can relate to that struggle in your life, and they want to know your journey, how you went through it, how you overcame, so that it will inspire them, motivate them, and even give them practical tools on how they too can overcome. The next way is to make tutorial videos for things that you are skilled at. What great skills do you have? Are you a creative person? Do those DIY videos. Share some of those your cooking recipes. You know, is it filming? Is it photography? Is it communication? Somebody just wants to build on their communication skill, and you have that, sharing. One of those step-by-step videos I made this at the beginning of this year was the 14-day plan your year challenge. You know, breaking down things into steps is a skill that I have. I can take a big idea and be able to break it down in a way that somebody can follow. At times people want to do something, but it's just too big for them. They don't know where to start. Or plan your year. How do I plan my year? So I was able to break it down into 14 days, like, you know, day 1 do this, day 2 do this, day 3 do this. So there is somebody out there waiting for that tutorial video. So get out there and start making it. The next way is to live intentionally so that your everyday experiences will spark ideas. You know, many times we underestimate the power of our everyday experiences and stories because we feel that the world is only interested in those big miraculous stories. But let me tell you, big or small, jaw-dropping or regular, what people are really looking for is relatability. One of the video series that I made using this method was Challenges of a New Beginning. It was at the time that we had just relocated, so it was something new, you know, so many new things for me, new things for the kids, you know, new shops, new places. I had to be at a new workplace. I had just started my YouTube channel, also new, and I kind of said, you know what, there's so many people out there who are starting new things in their lives, you know, and there are always challenges at the beginning of something new. And that's why I came up with Challenges of a New Beginning. And trust me, it doesn't matter what your niche is, you can still take this same experience and you'll be able to come up with video ideas. Maybe you are somebody whose channel you talk to moms. You may want to talk to a mom who just relocated. How is she going to help her children to adjust to that change? Maybe you are a chef or you do some food vlogging. You may want to compare food from two different towns. You may want to, you know, one thing was me even looking for shops where I used to buy my unique things, some of my African food, and I was like, where do I find this? So please do not wait for only those big events to happen in your life so that you can draw inspiration and lessons that can help others. Do not try to create unnecessary drama in your life so that you can create content with it. You know, people will relate to those big stories as well as they can relate to your everyday experiences. Just live intentional so that your everyday experiences will spark some great ideas. We are all humans and we can relate to the things that we go through in life every day. Another way to come up with interesting video ideas is to consider the questions that people ask you both online and offline. So many people will ask you questions around your message, around your niche, you know, even in your everyday life they will ask you, or sometimes it may be a follow-up question. Oh, you shared this video, but what about this? And what about that? Could you expand a little bit more about this or that? You know, even this video right now, somebody asked me, what do you do to come up with all these interesting content that you bring out for us? And now there's a video here for that. So always consider the questions that people ask you and sometimes go out yourself and ask. Now, the sixth and final way to come up with interesting video ideas is one that you must have heard a lot. And I believe that it is one that you have used in almost every single video, but it's equally one of those ways that is often misused, or let me say misunderstood. And so I really like that you should listen to this point very keenly, because if you use it wisely, it will be a game changer for you. But if not, then it can really kill your why, and by so doing steal your sense of purpose and sense of fulfillment. And the sixth way is to research what are people looking for, what do they want, and how are they actively searching for it. And you can find out by putting that idea that you have in the YouTube search bar, the Google search bar. You can even look up on websites that are within your niche and find out how they are titling certain things that you want to share or want to talk about, because probably they have an idea of how people are searching for those things. But you have to understand the purpose of this process. This is because you already have your message. You've already come up with those ideas. We've already looked at some of the ideas that you have or how you can come up with those ideas. But if you title them in a way that the people who need it are not searching for it, then no party wins, because they are not searching it for it that way, and so they will never come to this beautiful content that will benefit them. So if you understand it this way and follow the process this way, it becomes a game changer for you. Now, where does the abuse aspect comes in? It comes in when we start to make clickbait videos, because you finally research, you've got that trending topic, that trending title, you've made that thumbnail that is irresistible, but then you deliver something that is far from what you've promised, and you know it. And please, there is nothing wrong in doing things to favor the algorithm, because at the end of the day, you want those videos to get out there. There is nothing wrong in picking up trending topics, because at the end of the day, you want to serve the people in your niche. And if that is what is trending in that time, if that's what they're searching, if that's where, something that is on their minds, then this is a platform that has been given to you. This this is your opportunity to share your thoughts, your opinion, you know, something, your own take on that aspect, you know, so you don't have to shy away from it. The point here is that if you allow it to consume you, then before you know it, you will derail you. I understand that pressure. Trust me, I do understand the need for, I'm here on YouTube, I understand that pressure for views, for subscription, you know, that pressure to please Mr. Algorithm. But we want to be careful that we are not making videos for the algorithm. We're making videos for people, because on the other end of the screen are real people who are waiting to be inspired, they're waiting to be motivated, they're waiting to learn something new, they're waiting to be entertained. Another important thing I must warn you about and tell you to watch out for is that as you get out there to research what people want, how they are looking for it, and what other people who are already in this space are doing and how they have been doing it before you, make sure that you have your message right buried deep into your heart. Because if you are not careful, you may start to compare, and then you start to copy, and before you know, you're just a clone of another person or a fake version of them. Now, when I talk about not being a clone or a fake copy of another person, please, I do not want you to shy away from producing content just because you feel like it's the same, it's similar to A or B's. Because if I were to look at people that were in the same niche, we probably have very similar video titles, even our delivery method and style, because we're sharing a similar niche. So do not wait for that time that you will have this unique idea that is like dropping from the moon, nobody has seen or has heard about it, because there is really nothing new under the sun. The point I'm making here is that be true to yourself, be true to your own process, your talents, your unique skills. Because when you're true to yourself, then even though you're sharing what is very similar with many other contents around you, there will be a certain level of originality to the way that you do things. Trust your own process, and it's this originality that connects with your audience. Emma Bombeck said, at the end of my life, I want to be able to stand before God and say that I poured out all that you deposited within me, all that you gave me, I used it. And that's why I'm here to always encourage you, to cheer you on, and sometimes to provoke you that you should let out all that God has deposited inside of you. I hope you found this helpful. So go out there and make those amazing, interesting videos, write those books and articles and blog posts, you know, create those amazing products, entertain somebody, put a smile on somebody's face on a very bad day. Go out there and make those disciples. Yes, you can. I know you can do it.